Hey, what's going on, guys? Roll 2 here, and it's been quite a while, hasn't it? I'm sure if you watched some of my older videos, I done a Skyrim live comm. I was playing through Dawnguard, and, well, it didn't work out so well. My PVR started messing up on me, so I've been away for a while. But I'm back, and I've got a sniper gameplay for you. I am using the Ballista Diamond. I'm using lightweight and blind eye so I don't get taken out by air support. Toughness because I feel like it helps when you're getting shot at while you're using a sniper more than the other guns. And then dexterity so I can climb faster. Of course, the sniper's best friend, the combat axe, along with 2 EMP grenades. And then as my wild cards, I have perk 1 greed obviously for the lightweight and blind eye. Okay, so I'm using the ballista naked. In other words, I don't have any attachments on it. For some reason, it feels easier to snipe whenever I don't have any attachments. Like, even if I put the what is that, the whatever it is, the thing that goes on the top of the gun to make it reduce the sway. Whenever I put that on, it honestly seems like it takes longer to aim down the sights. But anyways, that's off topic. That's a whole nother thing altogether. What I wanted to talk to you about was sniping, or as some people refer to it, quickscoping. Now, there's some people that agree and some people that disagree with what I'm about to say, but I'm going to go ahead and lay it out there on the table. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I think of the situation. Some people say that it's overpowered. Some people say that it should be taken out of the game. Some people say that it's a glitch. I beg to differ. I really do. And let me explain why. It's very, very simple. And after this, hopefully you will see things the same way that I see them. If not, then you're more than entitled to your own opinion. But the reason I think that it's not so overpowered as everybody makes it out to be, or that it's a glitch, okay, they say it's a glitch in the auto aim, okay? If that were the case, then wouldn't technically anybody be able to just pick up a sniper and just do work with it and get these ridiculously high KDs running around the map with a sniper rifle? Seems to me like they would. Well, they don't. They don't. They really don't. I've checked several people's KD with the sniper rifles over the past few days, and nobody in particular. I pretty much checked every one of my friends' KDs with all the sniper rifles that they use. I've checked tons and tons of randoms, and the highest KD I think I seen total, the highest KD with any sniper rifle was like 1.7, but he had like 50 kills with it. On average, what I found is that most people are negative with snipers. I'm not sure what my KD is with it, honestly, because my KD just in general is crap. I'm sitting at like, I think it's like 0.90, or it was last time I checked. But my point is, if it's a glitch and it's an exploit, shouldn't anybody be able to just pick one up and go ham? I mean, I don't get how it's an exploit if anybody can't do it. And then there's some people that say, oh, well, that's just because they're bad at it. So what, the majority of people that I play with are bad at sniping, even though I get into lobbies with people that only snipe the whole game, even though their KD's like 4 and 22? Honestly, I think it has more to do with connection. And in this gameplay here, about halfway through, I'm not actually watching the gameplay, I don't know what's going on right now on the screen, but about halfway through you get a host migration. Before, I was doing great. I was hitting my shots. I was, doing everything that I should do. I missed a few shots, obviously, but I was doing well. And after the host migration, it seemed like the connection had changed so that my shots that I would have hit before the host migration wasn't hitting. I think, personally, it's more of an issue with the connection than it is auto aim or aim assist or anything like that. Now, I've even had people straight up tell me that they think sniping should be removed from Call of Duty. because it's that overpowered. That is how far some people will go to make the point. Personally, I don't think so. I mean, if you're going to do that because it's Call of Duty and all the maps are short range, then by that philosophy, shouldn't you also remove going prone? What is the point of going prone unless you're camping or drop shotting? Treyarch and Infinity Ward know about this. They're not going to change it. They don't care. Not that they don't care. I don't mean to say it like that, but you know, it's not that big of a deal. You know, most of the times when you get killed, you're not killed by a guy laying on his stomach. Most of the time when you get killed by a guy with a sniper, he's not quickscoping, and if he did, he got lucky with the shot. And if he got lucky with, or if he didn't get lucky with the shot, then he's just getting lucky with the connection. It's not that he's exploiting a glitch or anything like that. It's really not. And I mean, when you look at it like that, okay, having snipers in the game promote quickscoping, which ruins the game. Well, having prone in the game promotes camping, and that's why it's in the game. I mean, it just, you know, it goes both ways. And, you know, it's not just that. Any gun. I've heard so many people complain about so many guns that are quote-unquote overpowered, but yet, you know, they're not. People rage about the littlest things. Anytime a gun is overpowered, they gripe. Or they say it's overpowered, they gripe. But then, when they go to try to use that gun, I've heard the same people turn around and say, well, I can't get kills with this thing, man. I don't see how people do it. Well, duh. It's connection. That's all it is. It's all based on connection. And, you know, we see that a lot more with Black Ops 2 because the connection's just not as where it should be. Is how I'm going to word that. It's not where it should be. And I mean, it's good when it works. It's great. It's like, it is literally like almost the perfect Call of Duty game when the connection is working and working properly. Now, I'm sure there are other people that would, you know, disagree with that because they're on the bad end of it when that's happening. But I mean, if you've ever been in a game where the connection was working, you'd know exactly what I'm talking about. So, really, what I think it is, ultimately, with sniping or camping or anything like that, I mean, I'm not saying people don't camp, sometimes they do, but the majority of the time, people aren't camping when people are being accused of camping. All they're doing is stopping for a split second to reload their gun and then coming around the corner and killing you, or you coming around the corner and then killing you. At least that's been my experience. I'm not saying people don't camp, because obviously they do. I just had a free-for-all a couple games ago. Dude was camping harder than hell. But that's besides the point. That's another subject altogether. I think, honestly, most guns that are claimed to be overpowered or underpowered, I think it's all just pretty much mass hysteria, which is one person spreading a rumor, and you tell a lie big enough, and eventually it becomes truth. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Rule 2 out.